be getting to the money. Everybody mad. Think I'm getting too much money.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jayden, Hollywood financial life coach here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm here to teach you how to be black, married, and fly on a budget. Before we start today's video, I want to have a moment of silence. Let us close our eyes and bow our heads. Let's have a moment of silence for your feelings, because some of y'all, after watching this video, are going to be in your feelings. But the things I'm going to say needs to be said, and hopefully I can help somebody by saying what I'm going to say. So this video is actually inspired by a number of clients whose budget I have reviewed, and I realized that y'all spend too much money going out to eat with people that are temporary in your life, these people that bring no value into your life, and they're just wasting your time and your money. So today we're going to be talking about dating on a budget. First, I want to talk about dating from the dator. So this is the person, I just made that word up, so don't go look it up in the dictionary because it's not real, okay? So the dator is the person that is going to ask another person out on a date. The dator is the one that's going to say, hey, I want to get to know you, let's go out to eat, my treat. The problem is that you all are not really being realistic with yourselves. You need to analyze your budget to see exactly how much disposable income do you really have. Because if you are going to Benihana's, you're going to Ruth Chris, you're going to all these expensive restaurants, but you forgot that your electricity bill is going to come out of your bank account tomorrow, and it's going to be $100, and after this date you're only going to have $17.99 left in your account. That's not going to be pretty now, is it?
No.
I didn't think so. You won't be hungry, but you also won't have electricity. So on your way back home, unless you want to get some candles to light up your apartment, you might want to just double check to see what's coming up before going out to eat. And before even planning these dates, you have to be real with yourself. If you find yourself always behind on bills, if you find yourself struggling to pay people back, you're only making the minimum payment on your credit card, you're maxing out your credit card to impress others, that's not healthy. Those are not healthy financial decisions. Sometimes it's okay to wait to date. I'm gonna repeat that. It is okay to wait to date. You don't want to start dating your soulmate and then they see that you really don't have this money that you're spending on them, because all that's gonna do when it comes to light, that person's gonna run away. So you wanna make sure that you're in the right position, you're making the money moves that you need to make, so when you actually meet your soulmate, your money's right, your money's tight. Now let's talk about the datee a little bit. This is the person that's being taken out on a date. In the words of the great Kendrick Lamar,
Be humble. Hold up, bitch. Sit down.
you see, I had a homegirl who was unemployed, and a very nice, handsome gentleman asked her if she would like to go have coffee. And she called me and she was complaining, telling me how cheap the guy was because he wanted to take her to have coffee instead of taking her out to an expensive restaurant. And I had to explain to her, he just met you, so it doesn't make sense for him to take you to the most expensive restaurant if he doesn't know that you're going to be in his life for a long period of time. In addition to that, he's probably a hardworking man who only has time at this time to see you before he goes to work. That is actually a good sign. Coffee, that is actually a good sign. And on top of that, homegirl, you don't have a job, you don't have no income coming in. I'm sorry, but you're not in a position to be picky right now. All right, so now we're gonna talk about tips for both dators and datees. Now, everybody thinks that the typical date is either going to a restaurant, going to a movies, or both. But I'm challenging you all to think outside the box. For me, I love Groupon, okay? I'm a Groupon junkie. When I go out of town, anywhere, before we even go out of town, I'm going on Groupon.com and I'm finding all the activities that we're doing is from Groupon. And you can find some of the most interesting things that you may have not thought of originally. So, some things you might want to look at are food tours. Let's say you with somebody that like to eat. Okay, this person liked to eat. You took them out to Applebee's and they ordered 7 appetizers and 3 entrees and 2 desserts. Go ahead, get you a ticket to that food tour. It'll be $40 for both of y'all. Y'all go to 8 different restaurants, and by the time you're done, that person is full. And you don't have to worry about spending $200 on a food date for this person that likes to eat. Or let's say this person likes to drink. Go on a winery tour. Go on a tour of a distillery. I mean, there's plenty of different alcohol-related bar crawls. There's plenty of different things like that that you can do, that you can find deals online for. Another thing that a lot of people don't think about is escape room. So escape room pretty much is it's a physical puzzle. So they put you in this room and you have an hour or 45 minutes to solve a bunch of puzzles in order to escape the room. And I think that is a great date when you're really getting to know somebody in the beginning, because you get to see how that person acts when they get frustrated. You get to see how that person is with problem solving skills, things of that nature. So you get to learn a lot about a person through their actions without asking questions and having them feel like they're on an interview. So I hope that you all took some notes, and I hope that wasn't overwhelming. I hope I didn't hurt too many feelings. If I did, I'm sorry. But let's continue this conversation on social media. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter at The Great Jayden. And until then, let's make some money moves, baby.
Getting to the money. Everybody, man.